Okay, bro. So I just want to tell you that you can't trust your brain. Just make excuses, but essentially, even my brain, like literally everyone's brain, you can't trust it because everyone inside they have this thing. It's like I call it a monkey brain. It's like a monkey inside you who has like all the primal instincts, and they aren't really that good in modern society. I can give you like I'll give you a quick example actually. Let's say there's like loads of like sugary foods, right? If you eat, your brain will want you to eat them because if you eat, it will taste nice. Or want you to keep eating, and the reason, like the psychology or whatever, I don't know what the subject is. The psychology, yeah, psychology behind this is like because your monkey brain doesn't know when you're next gonna get food, so essentially it wants to get as much food in now. So then, because later on it doesn't know when it's gonna get the food, so it doesn't really make good decisions. I have another good example. Another reason why loads of people feel like socially awkward or like they just like societal pressure is because they care about what other people think. Because if we lived in a tribe, like I don't know, like 1,000 years back, maybe not, maybe a bit less actually. But whenever we live like in tribal communities, if other people didn't like you, you'll get kicked out the tribe and you'll die. So that instinct is still kind of in your head, and you kind of have to overcome that because it doesn't really work anymore. Okay, so think about what you want. What are the things that you want? You probably want good health, money, good grades, that kind of stuff, right? But then think about what your monkey brain will want. It wants the complete opposite. It wants you to like get as big, like fat as possible, or it just wants you to get big. Let's say you want to get good grades, but you come home from school and the TV is right there, and it's just so easy to just go sit on the sofa and watch TV instead of actually going to study. The monkey brain is very impulsive, right? That's why lots of people do things that they say without thinking because it's just when it's there, the monkey brain kind of takes over and it just does whatever it wants to do, and you can't really let the monkey brain's kind of out of control. You can't. It's kind of really difficult to control what it wants to do. So in this video, I'm going to give you some advice on how to work with your monkey brain because you know it's there, so you can kind of work against it because you don't want it to take over. So there's two ways to do this. Let's say the habit you want, you would want to make it easier, and the habit you don't want, you'd want to make it more difficult. For that TV example, let's say you come in and your TV is right there, and you can just sit on it. Take you 5 seconds to sit down and turn the remote and turn it on. But if you put the remote in like a different room, because like while you're saying and you're thinking like clearly, if you put the remote in a different room, then you're gonna have to go through like a whole extra step. Like it's like a barrier. So you have to go walk to go get it. And in that moment that you're doing it, you might not be even be bothered to do it, but while you're doing it, you can probably realize that, oh, I have more important things to do, like work. And then on the other hand, you can make the work more easier, like easily accessible. Like the work won't become easier, but let's say you leave your books out on your table the night before, or like in the morning. So that means when you come home, it's very easy to just work straight away. You're making less steps. One thing I do every night now is I just leave my book on my pillow. That way it's impossible for me to forget to read before bed. Because even if I'm really tired, I'm going to bed and the book's just right there in my face. I can't really ignore it. Because if I put the book away, then I've actively not done any reading that day. So it's just like an extra reminder. So this is like it's a very simple tool. By just making some small changes in your daily routine, you can do a lot more of the things that you want to do, which are good for you, and remove, like, this can replace a lot of the bad things for you. And that's all I have to tell you, bro. I hope you found this kind of useful, and thanks for watching. Take care, bro.